For many years, we have been hearing Republicans tell us we need to run the government like a business. That was the big talking point actually during the 2012 campaign of Mitt Romney. Run the government like a business. And that is what plenty of libertarian Republicans have been telling us for a very long time. That's what they've wanted. You know, you can't run deficits. You can't run debts. You got to be able to balance your books. You got to not interfere with people's lives. Just run the country like a business. There's a problem with that because businesses exist for one sole purpose: to make money. That's all they're concerned about. They're not concerned about the health of their workers. They're not concerned about what they're actually putting out there into the world. They're only concerned about how much money can we make as quickly as possible. That is what corporations, businesses in America's capitalistic society, that's their only goal. And that is what conservatives wanted us to model our government after. Well, guess what, folks? We did that. We've been doing that for several years now. But in the last few months, we have seen how disgusting running the government like a business truly is. Because that is why we are witnessing such a massive spike in the number of COVID-19 cases here in the United States, because we decided to run the government like a business. And we decided that money, making money, was more important than the health, safety, and welfare of American citizens. That is why states, cities, and the overall country started lifting the lockdown orders. Right? They weren't making as much money. They weren't getting tourism to come in. People weren't going out and shopping at the businesses. They were losing tax revenue. And when you lose revenue because you're a business, well, then things start to get real bad, don't they? Because that's your sole purpose, is to exist to pull in revenue if you're a business. And so they panicked. And they said, we know it's not safe to do this, but we're going to do it anyway because we want money. And that statement right there can be found in damn near every document from every lawsuit that has been filed in the last 80 years in this country against major corporations. You can find those statements or variations of it in the asbestos documents from the asbestos companies, from the tobacco companies, from opioid companies, from Roundup, from pharmaceutical companies, FinFin, Vioxx. That statement that I said is all over all of these documents because that's what businesses do. It's in car companies. You know, with the GM ignition switch that would have cost $2 per car to fix on the assembly line, they decided, nah, it'll actually be cheaper if we just pay the money for the people who die from it. Because that's what businesses do. How much money can we make in as quick a time as possible, even at the expense of human life? And conservatives wanted to run the government that way, and this is what happens. We see the spikes. We now hold more than 25% of the world's cases of coronavirus, folks. One of the last places to really get hit, because, you know, China was first. Then it made its way across through Europe. They all got hit so bad. And then bam, in the United States, if we didn't come along and show them how it's done because of our unique combination of arrogance and ignorance. And of course, a little bit of Republican incompetence that helped us soar to number one on the planet in something nobody should be proud to be number one in. But this, I tell you, this is what happens when you run the government like a business. It's going to fail every single time.